With the Galaxy S25 Ultra Unpacked event just weeks away, anticipation is hitting a fever pitch. As leaks and renders flood the tech space, this flagship device continues to dominate conversations. Being Samsung's most advanced smartphone for 2025, the Galaxy S25 Ultra naturally draws immense interest, particularly as new renders and details emerge. One of the most prominent updates in the rumor mill comes from Technizo Concept, a renowned concept designer who recently unveiled renders of the Galaxy S25 Ultra. These renders highlighted the device in 4 expected standard color options: titanium silver blue, titanium white silver, titanium black, and titanium gray. However, shortly after these renders surfaced, a sharp-eyed leaker known as Ice Universe pointed out some inaccuracies in the colors depicted. According to Ice Universe, the titanium silver blue, for instance, was shown as a dark blue shade in the renders, while the actual hue is lighter with a subtle gray undertone. This feedback prompted Technizo Concept to revise their renders, which now present a more accurate depiction of the Galaxy S25 Ultra's color palette. Alongside the standard shades, Samsung is also expected to offer 3 exclusive colors for the Ultra model, adding to the variety of choices for buyers. These refined renders provide a glimpse of how these shades might look in real life, setting the stage for the official reveal. While the corrected renders have stirred discussion about aesthetics, it's worth noting that the Galaxy S25 Ultra also introduces a subtle yet noticeable design change. Unlike its predecessor, the S25 Ultra softens its sharp corners, opting for a slightly rounded look. This tweak lends the phone a more refined and approachable design, moving away from the aggressively angular aesthetic of previous Ultra models. Turning to the specifications, the Galaxy S25 Ultra doesn't stray far from its roots, but makes meaningful upgrades where it counts. The device will feature a 6.8-inch QHD AMOLED display with a variable refresh rate ranging from a silky smooth 120 Hz to a battery-efficient 1 Hz. Powering this flagship is the Snapdragon 8 Elite chip, crafted by TSMC using its cutting-edge 3nm node. This chipset promises enhanced performance and efficiency, making multitasking and gaming seamless experiences. Storage options for the Galaxy S25 Ultra are as impressive as ever, maxing out at a hefty 1 TB with configurations offering up to 16 GB of RAM. Whether you're a power user or a content creator, this phone aims to handle it all with ease, over the lack of groundbreaking changes compared to its predecessor. However, it's essential to recognize the iterative improvements that enhance the overall user experience. From its refined design to its powerhouse internals, the Galaxy S25 Ultra continues to uphold Samsung's legacy of delivering cutting-edge flagship devices. As we edge closer to the official unveiling, the Galaxy S25 Ultra's combination of style, power, and versatility is sure to make it one of the most talked about smartphones of the year. Whether you're drawn to its striking design, top-of-the-line specs, or the allure of its titanium finishes, this device is poised to set the standard for premium smartphones in 2025. Stay tuned as we bring you more updates on the Galaxy S25 Ultra and the entire S25 lineup in the weeks leading up to Samsung's big reveal. The biggest heavyweights in the smartphone world, Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max and Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra. Both of these phones push the boundaries of mobile technology, offering cutting-edge features and exceptional performance. But which one takes the crown as the best big phone of 2024? Let's dive in and compare them side by side. Design. Starting with the design, both phones have distinct looks that reflect their brand identities. The iPhone 16 Pro Max stays true to Apple's iconic rectangular shape with flat sides and soft corners. This year, it features an even slimmer bezel, allowing for a larger 6.9-inch display. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra, on the other hand, keeps its sleek, curved edges and integrates the ever-popular S Pen, a feature unique to Samsung's Ultra series. Size-wise, the differences are minimal. The iPhone 16 Pro Max measures 163mm at 77.6mm, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra is slightly shorter, but a bit wider at 162.3mm at 79mm. That extra width allows room for the S Pen, which gives Samsung an edge in productivity. Apple, however, introduces something new this year: the camera control button, a capacitive touch key that allows for zooming and other camera controls with a swipe. When it comes to color options, Apple sticks with its sophisticated muted tones: white, black, natural, and the new Desert Titanium. Samsung goes for more variety with options like titanium violet and yellow. And for those ordering through Samsung's website, you get access to exclusive colors like titanium blue and green. Display. Now, onto the display. Both phones deliver top-tier screen technology. The iPhone 16 Pro Max boasts a 6.9-inch OLED display with a buttery-smooth 120Hz refresh rate. As with the iPhone 15 Pro series, you also get the always-on display feature, which lowers the refresh rate to just 1 Hz when the phone is idle. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra isn't far behind with its stunning 6.8-inch AMOLED display that also supports 120Hz refresh rates and an always-on feature. One advantage Samsung brings is an anti-reflective coating, making outdoor visibility much easier in bright sunlight, something the iPhone lacks. Both displays are breathtakingly vibrant, but there are subtle differences in color. The iPhone 16 Pro Max tends to lean towards warmer yellowish tones, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra has a cooler, more tealish hue. A standout feature for the iPhone 16 Pro Max is its ability to drop its brightness to just 1 nit for easier nighttime viewing, great for late-night scrolling. Performance. Now let's talk about what's under the hood. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is powered by Apple's latest A18 Pro chip, built on a second-generation 3nm process. This makes it incredibly efficient, with significant improvements in heat dissipation and sustained performance compared to its predecessor, the A17 Pro chip. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra is no slouch either. It runs on the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chip, custom-tuned for Galaxy devices. While the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 performs well, especially in gaming and graphics-intensive tasks, it tends to throttle a bit sooner than Apple's A18 Pro under extreme stress. In benchmark tests, the iPhone 16 Pro Max leads in CPU performance, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra takes the edge in 3D graphics, scoring slightly higher in peak performance. However, Apple's new chip excels in long-term sustained performance, so if you're planning on pushing your phone to its limits, the iPhone may have a slight edge. Camera next. Let's discuss one of the most critical aspects of any flagship phone, the cameras. The iPhone 16 Pro Max features a 48-megapixel main sensor paired with a new 48-megapixel ultra-wide sensor and a 12-megapixel telephoto lens with 5x optical zoom. Apple has also introduced a new lens coating to minimize lens flare, addressing a common complaint in previous models. On the flip side, Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra brings its camera game with a 200-megapixel main camera, a 50-megapixel zoom lens, a 10-megapixel telephoto camera with 3x zoom, and a 12-megapixel ultra-wide sensor. Samsung has packed in more megapixels, but remember, megapixels aren't everything. The iPhone tends to produce more natural-looking photos, whereas the Galaxy S24 Ultra sometimes leans into oversaturation, delivering more vibrant images. In low-light photography, both phones perform exceptionally well, but Samsung's larger sensor can capture more detail in some scenarios. For video, the iPhone takes the crown with its 4K recording at 120 frames per second, ideal for capturing stunning slow-motion footage. While Samsung's camera app offers tons of customization, Apple's new camera control button provides a more intuitive experience for videographers. Battery life and charging. In terms of battery life, the iPhone 16 Pro Max packs a 4,685 mAh battery, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra edges it out with a 5,000 mAh battery. Both phones are more than capable of lasting through a day of heavy use, but Samsung's slightly larger battery may give it a slight advantage. When it comes to charging, Samsung takes the lead. The Galaxy S24 Ultra supports 45-watt wired charging compared to the iPhone's 20-watt charging speed. Samsung also has reverse wireless charging, which allows you to charge other devices like earbuds on the back of your phone, something Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max doesn't offer. Software. Lastly, let's compare software. Both iOS and One UI are polished, mature operating systems, but they offer different user experiences. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is a fantastic choice. But if you're looking for more customization options, better charging speeds, and love the idea of an S Pen, Galaxy S24 Ultra might be the perfect phone for you. Ultimately, both of these phones are top-tier devices with a ton to offer. Whichever one you choose, you're getting a powerful, feature-packed smartphone that will keep you ahead of the curve in 2024.